heroes. How can you say no to that?
Go to full meaning. I am. That's like. I don't believe that.
Yo, Curse.
Alright, so God's gonna go the other way with the SDA brothers. Not a believer in the Huskar Slaughter. Who knows? Let's find out as we head back to our commentary team for game number 2.
Thank you very much, Paul. Yes, I'm here with Black, and we're going to be taking you through game 2 of TNC versus Optic Gaming. We have a Huskar, and how would you out of 10? How good of a Huskar game is this ending up being?
All right, Huskar like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 for a Huskar
Zero
game.
is probably.
Well, let's have a look. The CCNC Huskar should be exciting. Popcat setting things up to start off with as they look towards Tims at the top rune. Two-man burrow strike comes out from Tims. Tims trying to run himself away. In fact, Pycat, he's going to be the one to potentially fall. He'll get a crush out. The right click's coming. He'll fight his way through the trees with the tango and get sent back. Pycat will not give away first blood. Tims thinks about coming close again, but does not go for it, as nobody will fall.
Very nice one.
They cover the truck. Got the kill. Zart gets the first, but he had a great time at the start of game 1. He's already picking up the kills in game 2. He's not going to get too much chance to use it. In fact, he's tanking a lot of these arrows.
He might be dead.
7 stacks, he's gone. Not used to playing against the Huskar in the mid lane, Armel, as he gets an offensive tip as well from Pycat and PPD.
Where's CCNCs?
If they can get the kill, Cuckoo. Trying to hide in the trees, but indeed PPD and Pycat, they're off the hunt. They'll find him. Bam! Crush from Pycat. So a 3rd kill for Optic.
I'm really puzzled as to why they don't want to lane switch. This gyro is the only solution they have to this. Just mid lane with the sandstorm, and he doesn't want to have any of it.
For that CC.
Very nice play. He bought his own sentry ward. Very fan of that. Yeah. And then
they're having a good run down in the low bracket in this second game. First of the series looking off to a hot start for Optic. Damage tries for a slap onto PPD. PPD's got the stick charge. Control for the Centaur from Zai into the crush. Pretty beefy sound of chasing. Right click him down. Armel does come in with a rotation. Jumps forward, slight fist. Pycat able to slither away though. The tower hit will finish it. Optic able to get the kill onto the Brood. Can PPD get himself back to safety? It looks like he can. He puts the Fairy Fire, and Armel taking a lot of damage in fact from Zai. Just right clicking him, bullying the Ember back off. So 1-for-1, but it is TNC's offlaner going down and trade for it.
That's the main tool for the stay alive.
Up top. Quick catch up to Samage, looking to punish this Brew as much as they can before he hit that level 6. Backup will come in the form of Cuckoos. He drops down the kinetic field, and Samage, can he get himself away? One more blast comes through, is not enough to kill him, as Samage will be saved by Cuckoo's TP react.
Okay, Brewmaster's level 6 soon. They will have to play around him. They're already tri-laning top, leaving the gyro solo bottom. He's actually in a very big danger right now. Or rather, in a goal. When he has Helm of Dominator, he has ultimate available as well. He'll probably just solo kill his gyrocopter and take the tower. Gonna put on a lot of pressure, but they need to play around the Brewmaster right now. He's gonna be level 6 soon. In fact, in 1 creep.
There we go.
And then they probably just want to rotate middle with like a 2 or 3 man smoke. Use the Brew ult to try to kill the Huskar. It'll be rough though.
It really is. As you said, that sort of mid game where 33 and CCNC can run at people themselves. It's going to be very hard for TNC to hold those cores away from their own.
It's going to be very hard for the Brewmaster to decide who to spin up. Because you want to do it on the Lightning or you also want to do it on the Husk. And who do you really want to do?
Samage does walk in towards the mid lane, showing himself.
They didn't do the smoke rotation they thought they would do. They just literally walk middle. Very interesting. Because the ult is this spell basically.
Mid lane, CCNC gets the range onto Raven, just jumps in immediately, and there's nothing that Raven can do to peel him off. And CCNC stands his ground, turns towards the second as Savage is coming. He just get the primal split off. Over towards CCNC, they do have the burrow strike. Can they kill him? They can. Big kill for TNC, being able to take that one down at the same time. The top Armel is able to get in on PPD, so TNC will be able to find kills, maybe even some more. Zai gets caught out by the stun. Burrow strike from Tim. They get themselves another. Pycat is looking for the chase down onto Samage, but the thunderclap slow off. Can not be able to sprint that one down, but 33, he is ready to chase. He's coming across with that shapeshift. Yeah, Army chasing in onto Sam. Sam trying to claw his way back to safety, but the crush from Pycat will seal the deal. Raven now also in trouble, but he's got a haste ring, and that will keep him alive. They're lucky with the runes there.
a slight overcommit from CCNC, baiting his teammates into like a very bad fight, where Zoom got killed top lane.
He may get killed again. Yeah. Armel, Cuckoo and Raven will take him down once more. TNC, despite the odds, finding these favourable trades off the back of quite a tricky laning state.
Trades
to get out.
It might be even quicker this game, honestly. They're both the Lycan as well as they're gonna threaten high ground how to force the TNC guys back. And honestly, if they lose any heroes here, they could actually take high ground and Rex right now.
On top lane, Armel is diving for PP. But as you say, this is sort of just attention being drawn away from the bottom lane because CCNC, he's straight in on top of Samage. Samage sort of baited him in. In fact, CCNC again diving deep, trying to keep himself alive. The static storm is on him, but he's standing his ground. CCNC toppling his way around the Thunder Strikes. Jumps forward, looking for a third, and he'll get it. Triple kill for CCNC. Again, the armlet toggle before the burst strike comes in. CCNC. Very nicely done there, and that's going to open up the bottom full set of racks. 12 minutes in.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed casting with you. I'll see you next series.
Oh my goodness, the Huskar pick, it's a 31, it's a necessary on Optic Gaming, of course, a team that is not messing around here in this lower bracket. These series, I mean, for both sides, of course, as we say, TNC also potentially could have been on the road to getting towards that top two and getting themselves a spot.
Because right now, bot lane is always going to push in. As soon as somebody shows bottom, they can just take Roche whenever they want. Which they thought they'd do right now.
They did think it was there. Thought that Optic were going for it. Now Optic off the back of seeing those ults used, they're going to look to try and fight. 33. Eddie in with the chase. He's got his eyes on Raven. Squishy up Gyrocopter, and Raven is trying to run, but he cannot hide as the Lycan will chase him down. Raven does get up to high ground. The homing missile will hold back 33. He's now lost the ult. Goes for the TP out. Not going to make it. Tibbs is there to cancel it as 33 will fall. Diving a little too far. The rest of his team not quite able to chase with him at the speed that he was going, but now Cat jumps forward. CCNC there as well to burst down Tibbs.
Yeah, he got a bit over eager there. Of course, he's like, you know, nobody can really stop me, and nobody could until his ult duration ran out. Then he got changed and just died.
Back to Roche they go.
It doesn't really matter, yeah. They just free Roche now, give it to the Husker, and then it's high ground time again. They could potentially take the tier 1 and tier 2 top first if they wanted. They're gonna contest the Roche.
He's thing over, but it's all been spotted out. Pycat. He's got the two-man crusher. They are surrounding him. They will. Oh, the Simba. It's there. They don't even kill Pycat.
That is team communication right there. Can you send me back? Yeah.
TNC. They would come forward, coming back Pycat, getting the opening into it straight away, but Pycat gets the close up onto Armel. We'll get one of the get up turn, standing storm, pop down, but CCNC jumps in, takes apart one of them. Pycat will fall. CCNC has been sent up in the air, as Tibbs does also burst strike onto 33 to hold back the Lycan temporarily. Let PPT walks himself away from Armel. Armel runs to the side, but look who's here. 33 is around to finish off the Ember Spirit. Pycat jumping in again with the crush onto Samage. CCNC pounces forward as well. And they just can't take the fights here, TNC, as Optic Gaming in this game 2. They just look to continue on this road to what seems to be a free Huskar win.
Yeah, I mean, he dueled the Huskar twice in that fight, was basically a non-factor, and they still lost the fight. Did anyone even die from Optic?
Pycat did die, but diving tier 4, CCNC.
Right as well.
He's going in. He's feeling cocky, he's feeling confident, and he rightfully can do so. He's got the age.
Just go back to the Rex now. He has the fast finish the game. BKB in the courier, coming.
Jumps himself forward.
BKB in the courier.
Backing off. There we go. Stands his ground, turns towards Samage. Samage down incredibly low to those arrows. Can he get back to base? They got the racks back. That's a second set of racks. 17 minutes in. Tim is going to win the bomber strike. Pycat made trouble again, as they will get Pycat, but the pace of the game and the fact that this pace of the game has been played by Optic, even when they lose Pycat, he's only down for 40 seconds, so it doesn't matter for the way that they want to play this game at all. Everything going to plan. PPD
smoke around 3-3 as well as Pycat coming in from the side. Probably want to burst on Brewmaster before he can ult, or even Disruptor.
See, Pycat going on top of Samage, trying to get the ultimate out. Telekinesis is there. There's stolen change, but it's not enough. Sam H will still be able to get off the primal split, but CCNC diving in towards Armel. Armel gets himself back in the fountain. Got a kitchen's pop. Tim's ready to jump forward with the protocol. He will manage to get himself on top of the side, but look, CCNC and Popcat still standing behind the rack, fighting on. Static Storm is down on the CCNC's recruiter. They will actually manage to kill off the Huskar. They do get the Huskar, and out TNC. And they find anything more of this Picat very deep. Will miss the crush. Optic Gaming are going to lose the Slardar as well. TNC do put a stop momentarily to Optic Gaming shenanigans. In fact, with the jump forward, they can get another. PD can't get himself out of this one.
I mean, it doesn't matter too much right now. That is one, but another.
As you say though, it is going to still take a couple times. One more fatal push, they're probably fine by the second. That's when the swing around comes. But no doubt about it, Optic's still in an incredibly strong position. Sam H getting jumped on immediately. Gets melted. Buyback straight away. Tims will fall. And he also the back for CCNC with the BKB stands his ground. Gets the triple kill. Looks towards Armel. He runs up to the high ground. Again, trying to escape from the onslaught that Optic Gaming is bringing. As they've lost Raven. Raven does not have buyback on the gyrocopter. They are looking for the racks Optic. They're not messing around this time. CCNC will take Tims as he presents himself on the front, gets sent up in the air by Sam H's primal split. They're trying to control 33, but they've lost the top melee rack. CCNC healing himself up, now looking to fight through the primal split, but it's all going away from TNC. The full set of racks top. CCNC casually picking up a rampage. And they'll look for even more kills. The GG is called. They just could not do it against the Huskar. PPD's mastermind works out. And Optic Gaming moving on with a very easy game too. As I say, a lot of it down to PPD and his draft there in that game. And of course, happiness all around for Optic. But they're